Hi Casey, how are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
Good. So just the first one to start off, what was the feeling like scoring at St James's Park?
It's one of the best feelings ever. I've never expected to be able to have the chance to do that, and to be able to do it was just honestly absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I can imagine. Do you have any nerves going into games, like especially ahead of the weekend?
I wouldn't say I'm too nervous, no. We're a confident team and we're confident in our ability, but nerves are good, but personally I'm not nervous, no.
So is it a dream playing, as the number 9 for Newcastle United? What's the feeling like?
Yeah, it is a dream, growing up supporting Newcastle being my club, as I like to say, it is an absolute dream, and the number 9 is so iconic, so to be able to wear that is, like you say, it is a dream.
When you scored, do you have any celebrations lined up, or is it just off the cuff?
Yeah, I've been asked this one, I pulled out the Shearer last time. I've been asked, am I going to do an Overfemi Martins backflip, but I don't think I've got that one yet, but I'll have to have a think, see what I can do.
Do you have any targets on numbers and goals this season?
Last season I had an outstanding season in terms of scoring, and this season goals haven't flowed as much as I would like to. But I set targets in sort of myself, and immediately the target is I would like to score on Sunday, and I don't think that's a secret to anyone. But if I can help the team in any sort of way, then I'm happy. In terms of the FA Cup on Sunday, we want to go as far as we can. We did very well last year in the Cup, and we just want to do that again if we can.
So we saw that record break in 22,000. How excited are you about possibly breaking that record again?
It's so exciting. To think that a Tier 4 women's team can get 22,000 in any way is just it's amazing, it's obscene. And for the chance for us to break that record again, and there's a chance that we could break the record for an Women's FA Cup game, for a game played outside of Wembley. It's just absolutely fantastic. I don't think there's any clubs other than Newcastle United would be able to achieve that.
And what would you say to those who are unsure, who are possibly thinking about going to the game?
I would say don't be unsure at all, come along. You've just got to experience one of our games, and to experience us at St James's Park, there's not going to be a better opportunity. In the football we play and the performance we will want to give, it will be worth it.
What's the transition been like from part-time to full-time?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. I think with anything it takes time to adjust, but having the extra support and the extra provision has really helped professionalise everything for the women's team, and we're just excited for the future, and we're working very hard behind the scenes to make sure that Newcastle United women are progressing in the FA Cup, which we hope to do on Sunday, but also aiming to win this league and really kick on into Tier 3. Biggest ambition for us is, first of all, to inspire the next generation of players. I think that's at the heart of everything we're doing. But the most important for me as someone that wants to work in performance sport is to win a promotion and make sure that we're getting out of Tier 4, which we're currently competing in. So we're currently 1 point off the top, and we're doing everything behind the scenes to make sure that we're getting to that next stage and hopefully lifting that trophy at the end of the season.
How did it feel to see 22,000 turn up in the last game?
Yeah, it was just incredible. Beforehand I thought I'd be so excited if 10,000 people came, which would have surpassed any record ever set in kind of Tier 3 or 2. So for 22 to actually turn up just shows the passion that Newcastle and the North East have for football, and it was great to see them come out and support the women's team, and I think any team that wears the black and white shirt we want to support. So yeah, I think that's just absolute privilege, and we're so proud of the girls last time, and we want to make sure that happens again. You won't be disappointed. You'll enjoy the style of football. You'll see girls that are from the North East. A lot of them are Newcastle born and bred, so it means so much to them to actually pull on that black and white shirt and play for the women's team. And we're a forward-thinking team. They're a young team. They're exciting. They like to press aggressively. We like to play attacking style football. So yeah, I think they'll really enjoy it if they come out and support.
I think our ambition with the team this season is to be promoted. That's our main ambition, and just kind of get as far as we can in this FA Cup. Last year, we did really well in the FA Cup. We played against Ipswich, and I think that was a really good test for us. But I think more importantly, it's just about developing as a team and getting as far as we know we can in all cup competitions and the league.
How are you feeling? Are you feeling any nerves ahead of the game on Sunday?
At the minute, no, I'm quite calm and relaxed at the minute. I think there'll definitely be some nerves, but good nerves, come Sunday just before kick-off. But I think at the minute, it's just mainly excitement.
What are your individual goals this season?
I think for me, it's just performing every week. Trying, do as well as I can for the team and performing to my capabilities that I know I can do. And last year I popped up with a couple of goals as well, so I'm hoping to continue that this season. I have my own individual targets before each game, kind of depending on who we're playing. I think in the role I play I'm more defensive, so it just kind of depends on who we're playing. And don't get me wrong, all the games in our league are really tough, but it just depends on who we play.
So we saw 22,000 at the game. How did it feel to have that amount of support at the ground?
I think it's incredible. I still think it's a surreal feeling that we've had that amount of people there supporting women's football and supporting us as a club. It's just incredible for women's football, and like I said, it was an unimaginable feeling. I don't think anything will ever come close to that. We want to inspire the next generation, and at the minute football's the talking point with the World Cup on, and Newcastle don't have a pre-season friendly just before Christmas, so I think there's no better way than to support North East football and women's football, and hopefully coming down to support us.
Amazing, thanks for talking to us. How does it feel being the captain and having that responsibility?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, this is my first year as captain at Newcastle United Women, which is a great responsibility and a great honour. Luckily, I've got a great group of girls behind us who kind of keep the job right, and it's a great environment and camp to be a part of. All the girls are lovely. We love having a laugh on and a bit of crack and stuff. So it's great. Get the opportunity to walk out at St James's as captain just fills us with pride, to be honest.
Jim, what did it feel like seeing 22,000 there? A record-breaking attendance.
Yeah, well, we couldn't believe it. Obviously, when we go back into the change rooms to get our match day shirts on, it's usually a big rush. You can imagine 20 odd girls all trying to get changed quickly and do the hair last minute and get prepared for St James's Park. And then our coach came in and said, "Oh, take your time, don't worry. They've pushed back kick off for 15 minutes because there's that many people stood outside waiting," and we just couldn't believe it. So hopefully, we know that we've purchased it. There's been so many tickets bought, more than last season, so hopefully we can get as many people as you can down there, and it would be fantastic to kind of push on and get as many fans as we can possibly there. Obviously the World Cup, it's a break, there's no England game on the weekend as well. If you're missing St James's Park, why not get yourself down? Obviously this time it's our second time round, so we've got the experience. We know kind of what to expect from the fans, like the war flags and all of the kind of the cheers that we got was phenomenal. So all we have to do is focus on the football pitch and our game for the next 90 minutes and do our job.
You probably won't tell us, but do you have a target of clean sheets for yourself then this season?
Well, obviously Pope's been keeping clean sheets like there's no tomorrow, hasn't he, recently? Yeah. So hopefully I can try and keep up with him. That would be great. But obviously, like I say, as a goalkeeper, keeping the clean sheets is always my main priority. I think if you do that, no matter what else happens, you're guaranteed a point, or you're guaranteed kind of extra time penalties. So keep a clean sheet for me is always the main priority. Yeah. Our team ambition is to win the league. I don't think that's a secret at any point of the year that we're not hiding it. We tried last year, we came so close, we're 1 point away, so that's kind of lit a fire to make us push on and perform to hopefully do that again. Obviously this Sunday, St James's Park FA Cup game, we want to get as far as you can in the FA Cup, hopefully end up drawing like a Chelsea or a Man City or Arsenal, a big team, and that would be an amazing opportunity as well.
Where do you see the team going in the next few years?
Yeah, of course, obviously the next few years, if we continue to keep winning and doing our jobs, hopefully we'll just progress up the leagues and go as far as we can doing that. Obviously we've got the backing of the club, which is fantastic. We're training more now. We've got kind of that wraparound support around us, which is phenomenal, and hopefully it'll give us the extra edge to continue to keep winning our games. If that means us picking up a trophy or two along the way, I wouldn't complain as at all.
I've asked the other girls the same question. What would you say to them? Come down and come watch the game.
Yeah, well, obviously everybody knows Geordie's are footy mad. So if you want to see black and white at St James's Park before Christmas, then get yourself down. I'm obviously a goalkeeper, so hopefully I'll be quite quiet and you'll not see much of me. But the forwards, they're all super fast going forward, and you can kind of expect to see the same as what you do in the men, high attacking and pressing football.